Hiya.
Hello.
Just fiddling with my settings. Oh, well, that is the good microphone. Right. So my character met Hennessy when he gate crashed our meetings. I thought we'd have a chat and help you figure out what you want to do. So I assume our characters can meet somewhere. Let's just. We're already live, aren't we? Right. I don't know if we want to do an intro. So it's Dublin Darkness. Two pack ducks are meeting on the eve of a potential duel, which one of them has been politely invited to. I'm playing Patrick O'Malley, Ducks of the Seashore Pack, Buha, and meeting with Cassian of the Zamiski, Ducks of which pack is it?
It's the First Order, basically.
The First Order, yes.
In reality, it's the First Theophanic Order of Saint Metrodon Archangel.
Yes, I remember the Metrodon from the Dogma film, played by Alan Rickman.
AKA the First Order.
Right. Because I may attempt an Irish accent, but I'm not terrible at keeping it up. So we met Hennessy at the weekend. We were trying to have a Duckless meeting. Shame you couldn't make it, but I think one of your people was there, wasn't she? He decided to turn up with this, as you've heard, invitation to a duel.
Yes, which I fully suspect is a trap.
Actually, I don't think it is.
Okay, let me put it this way. Let's think this out tactically. You want to draw out some heavy hitters from your enemy organization. What do? Well, you target one of their weaker links and you try to draw them out. You have a force waiting, and when they show up with probably, what would be thinking of with some reinforcements, you have your hidden force attack them and take them all out.
Right. Okay. And how do you want to proceed?
I don't know. I'm not going to not show up because it's equally because certain individuals know about this duel now. It's also an equally good setup for us, possibly.
Okay.
If people do what I think they might do, which is probably wait until the duel is over and then jump his ass.
How much did you hear about Hennessy and our meeting, or what he said?
I didn't get a hell of a lot.
Right, I think that's the problem here. You've been not well informed. Blame your people who were there who should have told you properly. Yes, he turned up. Yes, we exchanged words. He's very strong off his skates. Yes, he's very well informed. He knew exactly who I was. And I'm not the most important person in the world around here. But he explained at great lengths about his sense of honor. As far as I could tell, he's on the path of honorable accord, the same path our paladins are on. Now that's why he's not even offered the duel.
Well,
honor.
Just because his honor is, I apologize for interrupting, but just because he's honorable doesn't mean it's not a trap. He might show up, I might show up, we might have the duel. Honor might be satiated right there, and then the trap can be sprung. Whether it be by his choice or by somebody else's choice.
I wouldn't be surprised if someone on our side tries to pull that, and I'm sure he's prepared for that. But the vibe I got from him was not that he would pull something like that on us.
Yeah, but let's just imagine for a second, by the wrath of Cain, I'm capable of taking him out.
Okay. Do you know what he's already done?
Let's just let's just
Okay. Yes.
let's just pretend for a second that I am a hell of a lot more powerful than even I imagined.
Okay.
And yes, he actually snorts at that in character. Luck,
Yeah.
Cain, my powers, something all line up beautifully, and I manage to incapacitate him. Let's not say even take it. Let's
Okay.
say I somehow manage to either incapacitate him or force him off.
We don't know how tough he is. You could take a stake, you get a lucky blow. Okay. Yeah. Let's pretend that happens.
What stops them from springing someone else from springing the trap? I am not. I'll fully admit it. I'm not on passive honorable accord. I don't know much about it.
Most of us aren't.
I sorry.
Most of us are not.
Yep. I don't know much about it at all. And you know what? It's exactly what I would do. I would set his ass up so badly to draw others in and take out as many as I could possible.
So, I mean, you've got a choice. He didn't force you to accept the deal. He simply gave you an offer.
Yes, but it's the best chance to take out one of those bastards.
It is because you've only got a week to find him.
Yeah, well, it's not only that, but here's the thing. Here's the thing. I don't see things the way he does. I'm about getting things done.
Well, he has managed to get things done.
I have sort of managed to get something done.
Oh,
He's appearing, isn't he?
yes. Okay, so just to recap what we know about him then, since you want to go through with it. So he clearly walked into our meeting of what 5 duck die and was not in any way concerned that
Yeah,
we
because he's probably not alone.
He's clearly got more off his skate than we can see through. He can clearly hide his face and keep whilst eating in front of us. He killed a bishop during when we took the city in a single blow. Now the story I heard is said bishop was a city gangrel about a century old, and they did manage to. It wasn't his first swing. The bishop managed to dodge the first few attempts, so it might be he's very strong, but he's not actually that agile.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense.
It does.
So
I sort of have a couple of things I can work with.
he did explicitly say that, as you are challenged, you have choice of weapons.
Yeah, I'm not exactly much of a fighter.
No, but for example, if you were to choose to fight with firearms, that would negate his strength.
Yeah, the problem is I can't use a firearm.
Why not?
I am completely I'm useless with them.
Well, it's going to be a better chance to hand, surely.
Actually, I am better at hand to hand than I am with firearms.
Yes, but not relative to him.
True, but if he's got even a drop of fortitude, then that's not all that useful.
Okay.
Which I suspect he probably does.
Have you come up with some way to use your own powers against him?
That's one of my plans.
Okay. Do you want to talk about that or not?
Well, I'm sure. Where exactly is this? Is there a graveyard nearby?
Well, I think we're in the main communal haven in the prison. There's bodies around, I'm sure.
No, I mean,
Oh, the
where's
jewel.
this
Oh,
duel?
It's on a famous historic bridge.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not going to work so
I'm
well.
not sure about the.
Way too obvious.
It said the views are very good. I forget. I don't know if there is a graveyard nearby. So now it did also strike me that you could. What you might have foreseen is you could challenge him to a duel not based on combat. For example, a chess match.
You know, that's actually quite a good idea.
Is he explicitly gave you the choice of weapons, and under his code of honor, he might then be bound to fight in that way.
Did he specifically say duel, not combat?
It was a conversation, not a single statement, but I believe he used the term duel.
Yeah.
So, of course, that doesn't necessarily help you kill him this week, but it does potentially mean you, firstly, might win, and secondly, might survive the duel.
Mm. Yeah, that's actually a smart idea. Yeah, chess set.
I'm sure we can find one. Yeah, there's going to be shops right here that sell chess sets.
Yeah.
Yeah, some elders will probably go in for that kind of thing.
Hey, and technically all I need to do is have the archbishop or a couple of the bishops around for it to actually fulfill what I needed, because as long as he's with me, he's technically presented.
Technically presented. What are you thinking?
If the bishops show up, he is there, technically he's presented.
Oh, I see. You're planning to. Yeah, I think presented means as a prisoner for execution, not just in the same general vicinity. I'm not sure that the Archbishop will respond well to your attempt to rules lawyer them.
It's a better chance than not having him at all.
If you were to go down the route of something like a chess match, and if he was to then go along with that under his own code of honor, you may have to discuss beforehand what the stakes would be.
I'm just saying at the present moment, technically, it's a much better chance that him being present,
yes,
than not having him at all within the week. Technically true.
Now, I have heard that our paladins are very annoyed now that if anyone tries to interfere with the duel or affect your decision, they would interpret that as a breach of honor and issue monomancy.
Uh-huh.
So we do have to be careful here. I'm sure there's no problems in us just having a conversation about some possibilities and you making your own mind up. And I'm not trying to influence you in any way, of course. So that's the best idea I've had. Is you challenge him to a form of duel which is not based on combat in the conventional sense.
Yeah, that's a pretty good idea, actually.
He's an elder. You're relatively young, aren't you? So whether you could do something based on a modern skill set, which will be a weakness for him, like technology or something, I don't know. That needs more thought.
Yeah, no, I'm liking your on the chess set. And I've got a couple of
Can you go make some flesh crafted chess set or something?
Not really.
No. Oh, okay. Or we don't know where he's from. I mean, we don't know anything about his real past beyond he's sheriff and primate of the city. Some people said something about like why are you serving the Tremere Prince, and like mentioned history. I didn't quite follow it, and he just responded that no, he serves the throne. The prince. He would serve the prince even if the prince was a monkey. He's that bound by honor.
Yeah. I'm but on topic though. Yeah, I think that's exciting.
I don't know. I don't think we could try and drive him to frenzy, but that should just go badly for you.
Yeah. Not to mention it's rather public.
Well, yeah, we can clear up the mess afterwards. Yeah.
I mean, their concept of other things, I mean, probably the concept of doing a chess thing would probably be accepted rather than other possibilities.
Yeah, it's sufficiently stylish, and there's a certain tradition there. As I say, some elders really go for it, don't they? I think. I don't know how good you are at chess. Sort of follow this plan.
Out of character, I'm not even sure what the dice pool would be for that.
Right, intelligence plus, I don't know, some kind of secondary ability, probably. You might try and struggle to claim academics, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, much better at that than with fighting. So.
I mean, there might be ways we could. I mean, if you wanted to cheat, there might be ways we could cheat. We could get some kind of hit earpiece, so someone could be helping you. There might be something we can come up with. It's a bit short notice now, but of course, if that gets out, then that's a whole world of hurt for everyone.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's. I don't know. I think I can possibly take him in a chess game.
Yeah, I might beforehand though. You will need to agree the terms as to what happens to the loser. I don't know how you feel about chess match for final death, but you might be able to negotiate. The loser will agree to leave the city for a period of time, for example, or leave Ireland.
Oh, if it's the final death, I'm taking him.
But
his bloodstream.
Hang on, then. Think of this. He might agree to a chess match for final death, but we pushing your luck. I don't know. Maybe you could try it. But you don't have a situation where he says no. That's stupid and not honourable, in my mind. So you can try and push if you want to, but I think you don't want to push it too far and have him say stop messing around. I'm telling you now. I mean, as far as I know, you're the only Sabat here who could do what you could do. So it would be a loss to us if you were to not make it.
Yep. Well, actually, I believe I think I may have heard that I'm not, but
well, it's pretty rare anyway.
Yes.
Aside from your own, merits as a person and intellect and learning and everything else, not everyone's sort of cut out to be a ductus. Okay, so anyway, I thought it'd be useful for you to if we can have a chat. I'd make sure you've heard what you should have heard, which clearly you hadn't, and there might hear at least someone's thoughts on the matter and maybe help you to talk it through. There's the other suggestion to go around, which is you wear a suicide vest. And that's how we solve the heresy problem. And the paladins will be very annoyed, but they won't do anything about it.
And again, if he's got a decent amount of fortitude, then
Yeah. So, I don't know. In case this doesn't work out, have you put any affairs in order? Is there someone ready to become Ductus of your pack?
I don't know if there would be much of a pack left.
Yeah. Who else is in your pack?
It's like 2 members left.
Well, they're welcome to join mine. I could certainly use the numbers. I've only got got 3 shovel heads, and one of those is now wrapped up with shovel head business. So, okay, well, any other affairs you would want put in order if this doesn't work out? Any messages to pass on? Any loops closed?
Not really.
Okay. Any items of note that you want to go to particular people?
No.
Okay. Any message for your sire if we have a way to contact them?
Don't think he's around anymore.
No. Sorry.
Yeah. Shit happens.
Do you have any Chida? I mean, Chida you're attached to, not.
No childer.
Okay. Well, let me know if anything does come to mind that you want, say, seen to.
I shall.
Well, hopefully, it won't come to any of that. Sorry, let's not end this on a down note. I mean, So, it sounds like you have decided to turn up for the duel, and what you're relying on, and what you're expecting, both sides to turn it into a trap. Is that fair?
I think it's probably. All right. Well, I do have to go. Get ready.
Well, yeah, you've got things to prepare, and I'm sure. So, well, hopefully, I'll see you in a few hours then.
Mm-hmm.
And well, this business will resolve one way or another. Yeah, good luck.
Thank you.